What exactly is an NFT? How do I go about getting one? Why would I want to spend money on a digital file that I can copy in a matter of seconds? Is it simply a new bubble? Stay on! In this episode of Crypto Coach, we'll answer these and other topics. Welcome to Crypto Coach, where we break down difficult cryptocurrency subjects and translate them to plain English. Before we begin, please like the video and subscribe to our channel to receive the greatest Bitcoin and cryptocurrency explainer videos available. NFTs are theme for today. NFTs stands for non-fungible token. But what does fungible mean exactly? Fungible things might be thought of being interchangeable or as having no distinct qualities. For example, if I have a $1 bill and ask you to exchange it for another $1 bill, you are unlikely to object because they are essentially the same item. This means that both dollar bills are interchangeable. If you happen to have a rare dollar bill with distinctive markings or a unique serial number, such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or genuine binary serial number where all of the numbers are neither 0 or 1, you're probably not going to exchange it. These $1 bills are highly rare and can be traded for as much as $5,000. In other words, these banknotes are non-fungible, meaning they are one of a kind and have characteristics that set them apart from the rest of the bills. Non-fungible token is analogous to a one-of-a-kind dollar bill. It's a digital coin with its own set of characteristics, in the sense that you can tie a certain history to a coin. Bitcoin and many other cryptocurrencies are called non-fungible. In other words, if a Bitcoin was used for unlawful behavior, it may be worth less than a newly generated Bitcoin with no history. But more on that in later video. Returning to NFTs, they are essentially one-of-a-kind coins, but what are they used for? They used to prove ownership of a digital file or to verify the legitimacy of the digital certificate. Confused? Don't worry, we'll break it down for you. When we look at a work of art, such as painting, the original is always far more precious than its duplicates. There are certain procedures you can use to verify the painting's authenticity. For instance, acquiring an authenticity certificate. But how can you tell what is the original, what is a copy when it comes to a digital file? What difference does it make? It appears that it does. People are collecting digital things in the same way they acquire tangible art. For instance, I could produce an ebook and sell the first edition as a non-fiction title. Whoever buys it from me will be able to claim ownership of a very first copy of my book. But this is where things become complicated. It's not that I provided a customer any rights to my book or anything tangible in general. I merely offered the purchaser the right to boast about owning the first copy. So unlike buying a painting in person and taking it home, you have no control over the products you're purchasing with an NFT. As a result, the true value of NFT is debatable. In other words, an NFT is only worth what the next man is prepared to pay for it. And if it doesn't exist in the physical world, some people find it difficult to comprehend. Now, let's look at how an NFT is actually made. A digital good is created by a creator. It could be an image, a video, a tweet, a website, or anything else that exists online. The inventor then generates a coin, or more precisely a token, on a blockchain like Ethereum, Cardano, or Solana that supports smart contracts. This token contains information about the digital items being purchased, the name of the token, its symbol, and a unique hash that validates the NFT's legitimacy are all included in this data. Keep in mind that the token only stores attributes about the digital products, not the items themselves. While the NFT may direct you to a website where you may download a file, that link can be used by anybody and isn't unique in any manner. The creator of the token can sell it to someone else, and that person will become the new owner of the digital goods. To summarize, an NFT is a blockchain-based token that serves as a digital certificate of authenticity. It may be promptly verified and also shows the previous owner's history. NFTs are indivisible, easily transferable, fraud-resistant, and programmable in addition to non-being fungible or unique. This means that NFT creators can choose to receive royalties at every time an NFT changes hands. CryptoPunks, for example, are a collection of 10,000 8-bit style pixel art images of, well, punks that are marketed as NFTs and have already surpassed several $1 million in value. NBA Top Shot is another example of marketplace where fans may trade NFTs of NBA moments. These are video clips backed as an NFT, similar to the trading cards we used to have as kids. Players can also profit from non-NFTs for sports highlights by receiving royalties when a Top Shot moment in which they are featured is sold as an NFT. Other well-known examples include Twitter founder Jack Dorsey selling his first ever tweet as an NFT and artist Beeple selling an NFT of his work $69 million. Let's get down to business. How do you actually acquire an an NFT. Now we've covered the theory. NFT marketplace are divided into two categories, centralized and decentralized. You can sign up for a centralized marketplace and fund your account with a credit card or another method of payment. Nifty Gateway, for example, is a centralized NFT marketplace controlled by the Gemini exchange. You can use your Gemini balance to purchase NFTs there. If you wish to buy NFT through a decentralized marketplace, you'll need a wallet that's compatible with the blockchain your NFT was formed on. MetaMask, for example, is the most solution for Ethereum. It's a browser plug-in wallet that allows you to log into decentralized NFT marketplaces like as OpenSea, Rarible, and Super Rare. In the explanation below, we'll include links to all these marketplaces as well as MetaMask. You can simply buy or bid on different NFTs in the marketplace once you have funded your account or wallet. Finally, an NFT is simply a coin or token, to be more specific, that can be saved in your wallet alongside any other cryptocurrency. Keep in mind that unless you're a serious collector, you'll have to sell the NFT at some time, and NFTs aren't particularly liquid. To put it in other ways, it's just like they don't always have market for their products. It's just like finding someone willing to pay hundreds of dollars for a rare baseball or Pokemon card. As you may expect, this market is dominated by hype. This could result in a situation where a person purchases an NFT for millions of dollars only to discover that he is unable to sell it later because demand in that particular NFT was waned. So, if NFT is essentially bragging rights over digital assets, what can I actually do with it? Most of people, on the other hand, find a unique way to flaunt it. Some NFTs, for example, are digitally shown at art galleries. Another innovative idea that has gained traction is to create a digital frame to show the NFT and put it in your home. You can also utilize a physical print of the NFT with a QR code next to it that points to your blockchain proof of ownership. There are also online galleries within the virtual worlds where NFTs can be seen. As you can see, there are numerous options of showcasing your latest digital artwork. However, NFTs aren't just for art. An NFT can be made out of anything that is unique or requires proof of ownership. In simple terms, an NFT is a term for making something as your own in the digital realm. NFT technology can help anything that requires such tagging. Decentraland, for example, is a virtual environment where users can purchase digital land to sell or use for advertising. NFTs can be used in online games to prove ownership of rare digital items, which unstoppable domains, as we've already discussed, employ NFTs to establish domain name ownership. Instead of bitcoins, NFTs can be used as collateral in DeFi. In the real world, it's equivalent of pawning anything you own to acquire a loan. NFTFi is an example of NFT collateralized lending marketplace. As you can see, the possibilities are limitless. So, are NFTs our next big thing, or they are just another ICO hype as in 2017? It's difficult to say. On the one hand, it appears that everyone is talking about NFTs and that all of the major corporations are entering this market. On the other hand, it's difficult to comprehend the idea of people paying millions of dollars for a digital proof of ownership with no real-world claim. Only time will tell how NFTs will fare in the future. That concludes today's video. Hopefully, you've heard of NFTs, which are cryptocurrency tokens that serve as a proof of ownership for digital items. You might still have concerns. If that's the case, simply leave them in the comments area. Finally, if you enjoyed what you saw in this video on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell to be notified when new episodes are released. It's quite beneficial to us. Thank you for coming to the whiteboard with me, Nate Martin here for 99bitcoins.com, and I'll see you in a minute. If you love this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a review, news update, or the most comprehensive information about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies available anywhere.